Hello everyone. Today we'll go through the IAM and admin. For this we have a main requirement to set your organization. So whenever you create a free account on Google, you will always get no organization option here. For that you need to add your domain ID for the company domain like abc.com. So my company ID is techizone.co.in. I have added here. So it's now showing the organization as techizone.co.in. If I will select this as a no organization, it will show no organization here. So once you set your organization, I have explained in my previous video how to add organization in Google ID. So once it's done, then we'll go for the IAM and admin. And in this section, we'll cover IAM, identity and organization, and service account. IAP I already covered in my previous video. So go with the IAM first. In IAM, we'll create the users and principal roles. So these are the principles which I have created here. And in that principles, we have some roles like editor, owner, or organization administrator. Some IDs are added here. Suppose we want to add any role or principles, we need to go to the add. Here we need to add the email ID like, and in the role section we'll get the list of the roles. We can search it from here, or in the basic roles we have editor, owner, or viewer role. So we need to select any of the roles which we want to provide to this user or this principals. So I'm just giving this the basics is a editor or viewer role. I will give here viewer role and save it. So this is the process to add a user, or if I want to remove any user, I need to select this like here and remove it. Okay, now my user principal has been removed. The next option, identity and organization. How it works. So I'm going to show you the hierarchy. The hierarchy for this one is basically work on the basis of organization, folder, and project. And inside the project, we have resources. So we'll explain here how it works. Now we'll uh, learn about the IAM. So first, go to the slide. What is Cloud IAM? Cloud IAM is a cloud identity and access management is a service used to define authorization, means who has what permission on what GCP resources. So to define this, we use the IAMs uh, like we have user 1, user 2, or user 3. So suppose I want to provide user 1 honor access on all resources, and user 2 we want to provide the access on resources only on the resources, and user 3 we want to provide the access on a project. So user 3 who has access on the project, he will only able to uh, view the project resources, means within the project whatever things are there, he will be able to view. Okay, so IAM gives the full control to define these things, and we manage it centrally from the GCP console. And there are two type of access control. One is enterprise grade access control, and another is fine grained access. The fine grained access option enables you to use IAM and access control list together to manage the permissions. And another is enterprise level access is a built-in audit is here, and in the enterprise grade access control also is a cloud identity support uh, enabled here. But in fine grained access you is a simple to use but free of charges, but you cannot use the all features over here. If comes to the next point is with Google Cloud IAM, you manage access control by defined who or the member and has what access or role for which resources. In a cloud, there are some defined roles. Like in roles, you can see is a editor, owner, folder creator, BigQuery admin. These kind of examples I'm giving you the examples of the roles you will find in the GCP. And resources like compute engine, Google Cloud Network, like BPC, load balancer, these things are resources. Sorry. And understanding the role and permissions. What kind of roles and what type of permissions are here? Is the primitive roles, predefined roles, and custom roles in the IAM section. So primitive roles means these roles are their boundaries or resources are not bound, means once you apply a viewer access to any of the user, will able to view the all resources within that. Like if I'm giving you a viewer access on top of the organization or folder or any project, so in the it maintain the hierarchy. In that hierarchy you will able to view all the resources, or if I am providing you a viewer access on a organization level, then you will able to see all the projects, folders, and the resources. And predefined roles, these are the roles which is predefined in the Google Cloud platform, and these are mainly comes with the compute admin, like compute.admin and container.admins. These are the basic uh, uh, roles. So predefined roles are provide granular access to specify Google Cloud Platform resources and prevent unwanted access to other resources. So if I'm giving you the compute admin access, then you will only able to manage the compute. If I'm giving you the container level access, container admin access, you can manage the Kubernetes and the containers only. And after that is a custom roles is here. You can define your own roles, but to create that roles, you should have IAM create permissions. And here I'm putting one question is what is the difference between IAM and primitive roles and the predefined roles? So primitive roles affect all resources in GCP project, and predefined roles apply to the particular service in a project. Next is about the policy. A policy is a collection or the bindings that associated with the member, is a collection of the services like suppose I'm giving you a, user one uh, owner role, user 2 viewer role, and user 3 as a editor role. So using the policy, I can define one policy, and that policies apply all three roles for all three users. So for example, here is a I'm giving owner role to member 1 is user 1 techiezone.co.in, and another editor role to my service account. So it's a service account is a long account, so I'm not putting here, but I will show you in the console how the service account looks like. So once you come to the service account, you will get this is the my service account is a numbering compute developer gserviceaccount.com. This is the service account. Okay. So comes to the and this policies we can apply through the JSON or ML coding. So through that coding is a exa in the example I have given you the YAML coding here. And after that is a in GCP. I will show you here. In GCP, the top level of the GCP is the organization. In that organization, you will create your project. You will put your resource, create your resources in that. So, is the top level is organization, and in the organization, you will create some folders, and according to your department or the like production, non-production, or DR, and inside that you will create the multiple projects. Like suppose in production I have two or three projects, so I will create a project folder is a production, and inside that folder I will create all three projects. Okay, so hierarchy suppose is a how is the management is if I am giving the owner access to user one on organization level, then this access will hierarchy on all bottom levels. This is a top to bottom. It will replicate to account, means folder, project, and resources all. Is same way if I am giving the user to viewer access on marketing folder, then he will only able to see the marketing folder, and inside that if I have any project or any resources like that, if is a inside techie.com, we have these two folders, and inside this folder we have production and test. So he will able to view both. If I have only one project is inside the marketing, then user 2 will only able to view the production folder project. And if inside the production folder we have cloud storage and VPC, then he will be able to view VPC and cloud storage. He will not be able to view the VMs and load balancer. In same way, if I'm giving a permission, compute admin permission to the particular user 3, then he will able to see the VMs inside the I'm giving this permission on project level. So inside this project, if any VM is there, then he can view the VMs. If he's a admin, he can create the VMs or delete the VMs. Okay, this is the hierarchy managed by the Google. So whenever we create any project or we are going to deploy any project in the GCP, we need to create an organization, and then inside that organization we need to create a folder, and inside the folder we'll create projects, and inside that projects we'll create the resources like our virtual machines, our network, BPC, subnet, cloud storage, load balancer, route, firewall, everything will create under the project. So whenever we apply any policy or any access on the top level, it will sync on the bottom level, top to bottom, always flow from top to bottom. So now I'm going to show you guys how to work with GCP IAM. So first, in the IAM section I have shown you that how to add a user, how to remove a user, uh, then is a identity and organization is a to create an identity and organization, we should have the organization. Okay, if organization is not there, we'll not able to use this feature. So go to the checklist, and uh, while we creating this, at that time is enable the things is like what you will do step 2. Now continue to the step 2 here. enable cloud identity to create an organization. So I already enabled because my organization is visible here. So going to the next one, and I will do one more thing. Uh, okay, and taken the snapshot. Will provide in the comment section, or I will upload in my website settechizone.co.in. So now going to the step 2. Here it will create 6 accounts. So continue user and groups. So here it will create 6 groups. You can see it here. These 6 we need to just click here and we will create it. So just copying this and pasting it in my next slide. Control M, Control X and V. Okay. So you will get all these configurations and all in a single slide. Now going to the next step, just creating these accounts. Enter group name is a I'm creating with the same name. I'm not changing this group name. So is a created. So we want to create one by one all these groups. And just increasing the font size. Okay. So just making a now you can see it's a first one is created. That's why it's just showing the group name. Other one is not created it. That's why it's not showing here. So I will go to the console and create it one by one. Create. It's taking time. So I will take a pause and I will create all these accounts. So now the all groups has been created over here. You can see the groups has been created. So now going with the continue option and is going to the go to the Google admin console. Clicked on the go to the Google admin console and is opening here. It will ask the user ID and the password. So till the time it's being opened, I will click on continue. Here you can get the user list and this is your like IAM console. You can add new user, bulk update users, download users, and all options are here. So it's a admin.google.com. So this console you can manage the users, device, apps, and billing account. All the things you can manage from the Google Identity free, active 50 available licenses and free plan. Okay. So once I continue, it's asking for to grant access on GCP organizational admins at techizone.co.in. So here you can see GCP organization admins at techizone. This group access is required here to set up the organization administrative access. So I'm just going to grant this access. Once I grant, it will open a pop-up here. Okay, I had clicked it multiple times. I'm just refreshing this page. Oh, and once I made this video, I will upload the PPT file in my website techizone.co.in. In the file share option, you will get the PPT file here, and you can download from this website. And also I mentioned everything in the uh, in my video section in YouTube. So now I'm granting access from here. Is asking user principal name. Okay, this is my user, organization admin, folder admin, project creator, billing account, everything which I have created is showing here. So I'm giving the full access to this user. If I have multiple users, I can select the multiple users to provide the access, and now continue. And then it's asking for Techie GCP billing, and you can see it's a GCP billing admins. Again, need to provide access on this one. Save is a username, need to select user principal name and continue. Now the organization admin access provided and billing administrative access provided. Mark task as completed. Continue to the billing. Okay, start billing. Billing account. My billing account I want is I want to use this billing account. So I'm adding my billing account here, and this is my billing account. Confirm this as a billing account. Continue resource hierarchy, and this is go to the project in billing section. So it will open a new pop-up here. Again, I need to log in. No, it's already logged in. So mark this as completed. Continue to access, and this is my billing account has been created over here. Now folder access, select folder. Which folder I want to provide access is a prod. Again, I want to select another folder which I have created. Is the same user. Production, non-production, in the both folder I have provided access. Now select project. So I have two projects. So tech is zone non-prod. Select, again select project is a prod one. Select, grant access, prod, and okay. Now the project access has been done, and again it's a showing about the shared BPC. Go to the shared BPC, select a project. Again, I don't have any shared BPC, so enable shared BPC host project. So now this time I don't have any shared BPC created over here, so I will create a shared BPC. First, I need to create two different BPCs, then I need to share that BPC. So you can see how to create the shared BPC in my previous video. I have already uploaded one video for shared BPC. So I just making this as continue. It's a continue. This one also, and making this completed. So now my organization identity and organization has been completed. Is mark this as completed, and once this is get completed, we can set up our organization policies. Like if I want to, I have two different projects and I want that one project will never able to access the second project, so we can manage it from here. The admin can have access on a single project only, not on the test one. Suppose I have two projects, prod and non-prod, and I want that my admin have access on prod project only, then he will get access on the prod prod project. By we can manage it from the identity and organization. Okay, now you can see is my command center, and from here all these things we can manage: identity aware proxy, you can see web security scanner, access approval, binary authorizations. These all things can be managed. So I'm just enabling security command center dashboard, and now mark this as completed. And now is going to the last section to enable your organize identity and organization. Mark this as completed, and now it has been completed. Okay, all the setup has been done over here. So I'm just copying this and pasting it in the PPT. Here it was not completed, and once I done it, it has been completed here. So this is the complete configuration of identity and organization. In my second video, I will provide you how to use this identity and organization. So watch my next video, and kindly subscribe my channel. And if you have any query, you can post in the comment box below my video in the YouTube. I will upload this video in my YouTube channel. Here is a techie zone. Also, um, if you have any query, you can mail me on my mail ID, or also you can download the PPT file from the file share is the techiezone.online, or another one is techiezone.co.in. Thanks for watching.